This is Truth Talk with Dennis J. Welcome, everybody. I'm really glad you're here. Now, this week, I've decided to do something a little different. I've only done this one other time in the almost 2 years that I've been doing this. And that is, I'm bringing back a program I've already done because, quite frankly, I listened to it this week. I listen to myself a lot, by the way. It's not an ego trip. This stuff actually helps me. Because you want to know something? If it's truth that I deal in here, and that's exactly what I do deal in, truth will set you free. Now, tomorrow, 10 years from now, 1,000 years from now. It's good. And I've been studying for 45 years, and guess what? When I reheard this particular program, it did me a lot of good. So I kind of thought, and I believe it was God saying to me, let the people hear this again, just the way it helped you this week. It's going to help somebody else. So I'm going to do it. Of course, I'm tacking on a new beginning right here. But the show is entitled, How to Reinvent Yourself. And what it originally was entitled was Change or Metamorphosis. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be an Einstein. You don't have to be a Benjamin Franklin or a Henry Ford. You, me, anyone can reinvent themselves anytime they choose. All it takes is for you and for I to make a decision that we're not going to do things the way we used to do them, or we're not going to react the way we used to react. We're going to do something different. And I can tell you this, the only things that do not change are inanimate. Rocks, and they even change over a long period of time too, by the way. But there's not much change going on with boulders. It takes a long time. But anything that is alive will change, anything. And especially if it's going to remain vibrant, then it's going to change in a positive manner. So this particular broadcast is very important. I say it often. It's important to everything you care about and everyone you love. So, find yourself a comfortable chair. We've got some really good music on the program. And like I said earlier, it did me a lot of good to hear this again. It actually inspired me. And, that's also in the Bible, by the way. There was a time when David's friends all deserted him, and he just didn't have anybody. And he's sitting in a cave somewhere. And you know what the Bible said that David did? This is a direct quote. The Bible says, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself. That doesn't mean that I don't have good friends right now. I do. But sometimes the only person left to encourage you and me is you. So stay tuned for this week's program of Truth Talk with Dennis J.